They straddling the fence. What is everybody doing on the new moon feast? On the Sabbath. It's a Sabbath. It falls on the Sabbath. So what is everybody doing on the new moon feast? You're going to find out that it is a law. So tell the Most High that you don't have to follow his laws. You ain't got to do it. In other words, you don't have to do what the Most High says do. And then people think that this is all about eternal life, so you're going to meet the Most High through a Mashayach. Of course, he have him doing the judging, and he's coming to judge and make war. He said he's coming for peace. Don't even think that. He said, don't think not that I come to send peace on earth but a sword. Come not to send peace but a sword. So here you are in your own fantasy thinking that he's coming for peace because you have created your own power, and here he is saying he's coming to judge and make war. That's how he's coming back, people. So if he's coming back to judge and make war, and you are sanctioning your mind, caught up in the way of the world, when it says, and be not conformed to this world, that's why you look at many ways. You can't leave America, you can't leave England or Egypt or wherever you are as an Israelite, Israel, and go somewhere else, and you think the Most High don't see you? You think he don't know who you are and they don't know who you are? Especially we that's been in public media. Where you going? Where you going to run from the sky? You know what I mean? You can't run from this. That's why I say be not conformed to this world. Right. Listen what he say. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. To renew your mind is when you're going to come out of this darkness that the world's in. The people are in gross darkness. And you find yourself, I find people in gross darkness, but they think they're in the light. Without being taught or without, spiritually being endowed to know the mysteries that's of the Most High. That he said been hid in the Most High since the beginning of the world. And these last days he's bringing little by little out. And who really cares? Who really cares? I don't really feel how generations now are less interested than generations of the past. Living this every day, I have something to go by. It's not something that I'm just looking at and making up. Because we got it all. We got as much as could be given. And they had to give it because we desired, questioned, studying. What does this mean? I ran across this. What does this mean? And got the answers. And had sources and still have sources to go to of old. At least I do. You see what I'm saying? So you should be able to know all of them. You ain't gonna have no excuse. You're gonna stand before him and you're gonna say, hey, well, I see that you know about this and you know about that and you know about this. Where did that come from? The world. You know all about that. That's why I always say, put whatever you're doing in the truth for the truth right here on the right side. And put whatever you're doing in your own worlds on the left side. Because that's when the book is open, that's what you're going to be compared by. Your works, what you have done in the truth and what you have done for yourself. What's more important? So is this world more important to you and what do you see in this world? Or do you think you should do more to be able to make sure that you're doing something more to be able to make it to the kingdom? And changing. That's the main thing, renewing your spirit. That's why he said, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. See, people playing the Most High short, man. You gotta understand this, people. You know, I'll go through the scriptures and I show how you shame of Mashayach Yahushua. But what about when you shame the Most High? See, Mashayach Yahushua is that mediator between us and the Most High, because the Most High, this is the Most High, y'all. Understand me and understand this point, where people don't really understand why he's going to be burning people up. This is him. This is him, y'all. This is who I'm talking about. Don't get it twisted. This is he. In Hebrews 12 and 29, this is him. Hebrews 12 and 29. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 29. For our power is a consuming fire.
Our power is consuming fire. A consuming fire, it says. I mean, he will consume you up. He done burnt people up. Get Hebrews 10:31.
Look at Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. That's why he said, don't be conformed to this world. But see, how is it that you can disassociate yourself from the world when you've been programmed, a lot of you, still trying to hold on to your religious beliefs, whether it was in Islam, Christianity, Buddhist, whatever you were, you're still trying to look at, and I know I've dealt with this over and over again through those that came into the truth from a Christian background or some type of background, Catholic or, you know, whatever it is, Methodist or Baptist, wherever they came from, they still try and compare where they came from to the truth. You can't do that. That's why I say you gotta be like a little child. A little child is like a sponge. They're learning. Everything they see they learning is something new they learning. So let this be something new. But here you are, you're trying to compare where you've been to where you are now. No, you gotta start all over again. Get James 4:4. Trust me, that's what I did. That's the advice that was given to me. Told me, don't be going to all these books, getting all these books that they had. I'm like, wow, they got these books and this book. I had to get everything. That's why the new age Israelites they got all these books, but they don't know these precepts. They don't know. They can't take you to subject after subject after subject. The book of life right here. But they got all these other books they're looking at. Well, what about this? And what about that? What about this? What about that? Well, precept it with the Bible. A whole lesson on this. Because things that are important, the Most High made sure we got the precepts. No doubt about it, we have the precepts. So, precept with the Bible. Let's read this.
James chapter 4 and verse 4.
Come.
Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
What he's saying is, hey, you adulteresses and you adulteresses. Adulterers and adulteresses. Why? Because you're dealing with spiritual fornication, because you're not following the way the Most High would have you follow. As he sent on Mashayach Yahushua as an example to show us we can do it. Now, I wonder, what do you think enmity means? It means you're at war with the Most High. The friendship of the world makes you at war with the Most High. Why? Because you think he's dealing with this world? The Most High accept all the wickedness that this world says is okay? When you turn on your media, and you turn on the TV and the radio, and you look at magazines, you look at the internet, all the media is wicked. They even started with www, which means the 666. You realize that? No. That's why the Most High said, ye adulterers and you adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High. You at war with the Most High. All the things that's pagan, that come from pagan, and then you want somebody to accept it. You know what they're saying? You know what people are telling you? come on, go to hell with me. Come on, you know I'm going to hell. Because that could be the point of when the Most High say, I'm sending you there because you denied my work. This is work. And you denying what it is that he's telling you. You at war with him. Read.
Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
Yeah. So you're an enemy of the Most High, man. This 2 Ezra is 9 and 22.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
That's the Most High's word, y'all. He said, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. He's thinking in his mind, it was worthless to bring you into this earth. That's born in vain. He could care less about some people that was born on this earth just for the multitude. That's it. Read. And say, let them perish. That means let them die. That was born in vain. Read.
And let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Right, great labor. He's laboring to make us perfect. And how many people have just taken his labor and put it aside like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That he's laboring, he's working to make us perfect. And here it is, you just look at it as, it's a small thing, no biggie. And that's why we got to come together. See, get St. John 6 and 46. And 47.
St. John chapter 6, verse 47.
But read verse 44.
Verse 44.
That's in the spirit too.
No man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me draw him.
You hear that? It said no man can come to a Mashayach Yahushua except the Most High which sent him draw him. So that's why a lot of you have been drawn to a Mashayach Yahushua because the Most High haven't drawn you to him. Read.
And I will raise him up at the last day.
And raise him up at the last day. Remember the Most High, his work is not in vain, y'all. He said he labored to make us perfect. So the Most High is drawing men to a Mashayach Yahushua. He said he's going to raise them up at the last day. Read.
It is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of the Most High. Every man therefore that hath heard and hath learned of the Father cometh unto me.
Yeah. You said when? Where was it written?
In the prophets.
In the prophets. In the Old Testament. That's all they had to go by. Was the law and the prophets. So now he's saying, it is written in the prophets. And they shall be all taught of the Most High, every man therefore that have heard and have learned of the Father cometh unto me. Read.
Not that any man hath seen the Father, save he which is of the Most High. He hath seen the Father.
That's right. See, not that any man have seen the Father, save he which is of the Most High. He have seen the Father. So what about when everybody say they seen the Moses seen the backside of the Most High? Couldn't be the Most High. Because you look at, get Exodus 3 and 2, just I could hold that, we won't continue here, but just get Exodus 3 and 2, because when you understand spiritually how everything operates from the Most High of Mashayach Yahushua to the spirit or an angel. Let's read what it says.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire.
So is that the Most High?
And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire.
Right, so the angel of the Most High appeared unto Moses in what?
In the flame of fire.
A flame of fire. Now get Jeremiah 23 and 29. So you understand what this fire is. Because you got to look at things physically and spiritually. What is this fire? Because this is what's going on from this point on. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire?
See, that word is that fire. Read.
Saith the Most High.
Come on.
And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
Right, like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. So that's who Moses was dealing with. The angel. The spirit. As we're dealing with the spirit. So where was the Mashayach at? During the time of Exodus, the 3rd chapter. And we know he led us in a cloud by day, a chariot in the day, and a fiery chariot at night in the wilderness, 40 years. When it stopped, when the chariot stopped, we stopped. When it moved, we wandered in the wilderness. But see, these are the mysteries of the Most High that's been hid from the beginning of the world. Why certain things you have to be taught of. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here little and there little. Read verse 46 again. Of John the 6th chapter.
St. John chapter 6, verse 46. Not that any man has seen the Father, save he which is of the Most High. He hath seen the Father.
So not that any man hath seen the Father, save he which is of the Most High. He hath seen the Father. Read.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life.
Right. You believe on the Mashayach, who is the word of the Most High. Understand this. I don't know. The Spirit came to be pretty easy. It said, Most High have a voice. So with the voice produces what? Words. Right? That's why Mashayach said, I'm the word of the Most High. Since ain't nobody seen him, why is it going to take 1,000 years for us to be able to be with the Most High? To be in this realm. But see, people are thinking that they're capable of dealing directly with the Most High. When he just said, hey, not that any man have seen the Father. Ain't nobody seen the Father. Nobody's seen the Father. Look at St. John 1 and 18.
St. John chapter 1, verse 18.
This is clear as day. Read.
No man has seen the Most High at any time.
Read it again.
No man hath seen the Most High at any time.
No man have seen the Most High at any time. Read.
The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared it.
Yeah. So go to Exodus 33. Go to Exodus 33. Let me see. And I believe verse 18. Read verse 20.
Exodus chapter 33, verse 20. And he said, Thou canst not see my face, For there shall no man
Wait,
see.
go to, no, read verse, I said it,